I'm still spinning stuff up. I had to do some fancy footwork with this thing this week, and we will be testing it in real time and seeing how it goes. If I can get my windows to behave themselves. We'll be good. Alright, there we go. Now I can see everything. Let me flip this over so you can see me. Oh, well, I gotta broadcast, say I'm live. And I'll explain what happened this week. Because it's been a fun one. Just pop over to X real quick, let them know I'm live. That's good. I just need to double check on YouTube, make sure that's working correctly. Yeah, that should work for me. Alright, let's change the screen. Make sure that's working. Double check on YouTube looks okay, Twitch looks okay. How's it look? Echoes of Minecraft. I have not finished it yet. It's a phenomenal game. I was gonna do that today. That was kind of the plan. We'll see what happens when we actually get into some combat in a minute. But kind of for those that don't know, who are paying attention to Twitch, my main computer motherboard decided to go poop last Sunday. And I have been replacing parts on my backup PC all week. So I'm back to, this one's got 32 gigs of RAM again, like my old computer. It's an i5 generation 6 instead of the i7 generation 5. It does have my 1080 Ti in it because the 6050 did not work well with some of the games. Sword Art Online is one of them it did not work with. But I got my hard drive installed. So I have all of my data. OBS, I don't have all the... OBS isn't as pretty as it used to be for me. For y'all, it's very bare bones because I have not finished re-importing all the images and stuff. It doesn't have like the correct startup screens and stuff like that. But I am back online this week. I was not expecting to be. I was planning to be online. I was hoping to be online this week, but could have been next week. So that's the thing. But no, where am I in that game? So it's Sword Art Online. Because of Minecraft, I just finished the floor 1 boss. And we're still on floor 1 dealing with the aftermath of the beater scandal. So we're trying to, make sure everybody's safe that we know that are beaters, and pushing forward that way. I'm very happy with some of the scenes because They took it straight from the manga, straight from the anime. Kept it nice, clean, clear. You know, no changes. Very happy with what they've done with it so far. I wish they would have given us, you know, a plan for all 100 floors, but it looks like, I mean, we only got 2 floors in the base game, and I think the DLC that comes in December is probably the 3rd floor, because there's been some stuff leaked about some 3rd floor content in the game, so there is that. The 3rd floor might actually be, you know, what's coming up next in the DLC, but it's a shame that they didn't decide to go with all 100 floors as a long-term plan. But we'll see if they change their mind. I hope they do. What's my database? What am I missing in salts that... oh, okay. We're fine there. So, back to this game. Let's see where we are. We're doing... So what we're doing, this is our Chem laser playthrough. I started this on stream, but due to my time, and I wanted to do SAO, I decided to do some recorded for each of the missions, no voiceover. That's on me. Probably should have voiceover on those. And then, now went through... Where did we go through? We went through... a bunch of the other stuff, like, oh god, I can't roll the DLCs. Hold that thought, I need to pull Steam up real quick. Because I am pulling a bad brain. Not you, I need Steam. Steam. DLCs. Sheesh. Okay, so we did, some call to arms and some Kestrel answers first. We did the Dragon's Gambit, and now we're doing Solaris. I got them backwards. I should have done Rasalhague first, but I'll go back and do that one later. I think that one's before this one. But we did Solaris, and move on to the timeline. Rise of Rasalhague. I can't look at the map, so I don't know if Rasalhague exists yet. Yeah, we're going to hardcore. Give me 6 months. Go. Nothing I can do about it. And then we'll follow on through the story to whatever's next. Because next is Shadows of Kerensky. We'll go through that with chem lasers, mind you. All weapons are ammunition. Chem lasers, rifles only, no autocannons. Basic missiles, no MRMs, no clan tech, and no, I'm not even allowed to use Ares or Era. We're very restricted on what we're allowed to use tech class.
All to the sound of cheers and applause. We call on those
Blah, blah, blah. This sounds like boring nonsense. A big old nothing burger with extra cheese. Let's get down to business. Solaris.
A nothing burger with extra cheese, at least has extra cheese.
Yours truly finally makes a triumphant return to these legendary arenas. Citizens across Greyland and Equatus and the entire Indosphere will watch as I blow up. Metaphorically, of course.
I wish they did this arena.
My idea of a good time.
This is a cool arena, they never show it.
That are fighting in the Solaris arenas? Haha, count me in.
So practice Ironcrad, how far have you got?
Solaris, Daddy's home.
Alright. You got pretty far in it, or are you still kind of trudging through the early stages? Not that one. That one! I need to see numbers. I love numbers. If it doesn't let me see numbers, I can't do cool stuff. Ah! My screens. My screens. Which one? There's a bunch of them. Hollow Fragment, Lost Song, Fatal Bullet, Hollow Realization, Exile World versus SAO. Oh, Stria. Yeah, that's Hollow Fragment. I love that game. I have beat that game, I think, 4 times now, and I still play it. I've not reinstalled it on my new rig, but I still play that game. It is my favorite. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend Hollow Realization. And I'll go down the list for you real quick. Let me see if I can find the list. Alright. And Namco. And then I need the SAO games lists. Or Sora. There she is. Oh, let me change my screen real quick here. Should be this one. What is it doing? Why is it not showing my displays? Oh, hold on. My display is not available. Prime monitor. Oh, wait, wrong one. Like I said, I've been arguing with this thing. There we go. Now we're good. So, going down the list that they have here, we'll start at the bottom because this is the oldest games. Hollow Fragment is my favorite game. It's the one you're playing. Lost Song was fun. They introduced a few characters. But this one follows the Alfheim Online arc, kind of. And it follows the Alfheim Online, Sister Ops, and what is it? Part of the Niflheim arc. Then Excelsior versus Sword Art Online. These two are my least favorite games. I didn't like the way they played. Hollow Realization, fantastic, as my favorite character, Premier. Though Philia is a good second. Fatal Bullet is amazing, very well done. It's the first game in the SAO series where you're not playing Kirito. I have not played Alicization of the Chorus. I do own it, I just haven't played it. Internal Factor, don't worry about that, that's a mobile game. It's okay. Fast Recollection, I have not played. That comes after Alicization. Fractured Daydream is a MOBA. It was fun, but it got boring real quick. And of course, there's Echoes of Minecraft. All good stuff. Very, very big fan. The one Hollow Fragment, one of the reasons that it is my favorite is because the developers spent the time making sure that there was enough content to keep you entertained for hundreds of hours. they're hit and miss, I'll be honest. Hollow Fragment, Hollow Realization, Fatal Bullet, and Echoes of Aincrad. Yes, the controls are different, but they all play very much the same in a lot of aspects. They're kind of like a visual novel. The gameplay is solid. The mechanics are good and solid. The side stories or skits are fantastic. They're all thought out. They're well drawn. The voiceovers are really good. Even though we only get the Japanese voicing, it's still really good in a lot of them. For the ones that have English voicing, they're good too. The two in ALO, Lost Song and Exile World versus versus ALO, those two, in my opinion, were the weakest of the set. And then the two Alice games, I have not played them yet, but I did watch one of the streamers that I'm kind of friends with play both of them, and they look about as solid as Echoes of Aincrad and Fatal Bullet. So they look to be good. I just haven't gotten there yet. It's just a matter of, if you like the series, then you'll have fun with it. Now, by the way, how's the audio? Is the audio clean? Or am I choppy or anything weird? Now that it's been up for a few minutes and everything seems to be running reasonably well. So actually the audio is not weird. Do I want to take a Mauler into this? What else do I have for options? So the only one I got that's really big and beefy. I got Battle Masters, Chargers. What else do I have in here? I got a Cyclops. Mauler's better than the Cyclops. Alright, so let's take our Mauler in with 6 light rifles and 2 Chem medium lasers. Unfortunately, the tinny sound I've been trying to work with for a while on my DAW, because I have to trim out the background noise in the area, and it tends to make me a little tinny sounding. So that's unfortunate, but it is good that it's sounding better than it was. Positive note of having to reinstall everything on this computer, I had to reinstall a lot of software. So a lot of my software I had to reinstall from scratch because it wasn't installed. I don't have my old settings or programming. So with all of that being wiped away, there's a lot of stuff in the background that's not running. There's a lot of quirky settings that may have been set prior that could have been causing more issues. There's a lot of things that could have fixed that. And I'm happy that it sounds better. Because this is something I've been fighting with for a while. Oh, ow, 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 ow. There's a bug under me. Sorry, I did not see the tanks underneath my butt. Oh, I move. I want 3, and... there! I missed. Oh, there's that torso. I'm taking some punishment today. Ah! Come on. Really? How dare you? Alright, have fun. I'm glad you could drop in and help me do some audio checks. It's very helpful. And I'll sit here and burn through a few vehicles and a few mechs, and we'll see what happens. Really? That's not. My God, this guy drives me nuts. It's okay, lad. I'm not taking any damage. Nothing serious anyway. It'll be fine. Ain't no one gonna care anyway. We'll see what happens. I mean, the game exception going up to 100-ton mech. The guy rescuing is only in a heavy. Oh, why? Why is he in something so weak? Some of these maps I wish they would do more with versus just being one-offs. Oh, Orion. Oh, come off it. Oh, there's a light behind me. What is that? An urban. Oh, I missed. Okay, you're done. That takes care of that vehicle. It's just one little tank left. This chump needs to go away. I don't get that joke. I really don't get it. It's bad. I guess it's okay though. I don't know. We'll see how this works out. You know, I'm getting used to Chem lasers. With and without the extra boosters. I think he needs to have a range booster add for us Chem lasers. He doesn't have one. That'd be a good idea. So we can go out to like 350 or 400 meters. Versus being at 300 meters. So sure. Melees at 3 hexes is sucky.
So tell me, what's so special about this mech? Not a clue, but I've got a friend who tells me he's been playing with recovered helm core tech, the cutting edge of mech-ass kickery.
Peltor. Oh no. That's some old school stuff. And I missed long range lasers. I think the audio's a little too loud. Audio. Music. Let's take that down like half. I don't want music being on, it just seems a little loud. That is destroyed factory. Watch this guy jump us.
Stupid for showing your face here, Fisher.
Told you they're gonna jump us.
Solid mixture of both.
It's a dragon! Oh, jeez. There's that one. What do we got, crab? Yep, there's that. That's not something to be proud of. There you go. Got a couple of vehicles. That one's out. That one's out. Alright.
I cleared out the swamp and saved your ass.
Again.
Hey, my ass is very grateful.
I got drunk this one. Alrighty. I'm back. It's moving. It actually got crabby. I guess that works. Anything we don't know? Nothing significant. I guess we'll just grab the small stuff. Can't do infernos in this build out. Not authorized. This particular configuration, that's not authorized. 3 million sea bells. Sounds good to me. Alright, let's do the mech repairs. Okay, about to crab. Don't need the crabs. Just need to repair the paint. Cantina. Anything new? Yeah, sure, grab those. I don't see those in these situations too often, but unless you have like mech kill jobs, it's not really worth it. There we go. I can pull a full party. That's amazing. Alright, let's grab some pilots. Let's grab pilots that aren't maxed out. Got some that are, some that aren't. Let's just pull the ones that aren't maxed. Let's grab that one. 11 days because of the mech, that's fine. What do you have requirements? Speed and defense. So I guess we can put you in. What's fast? Blurk? Blurk's pretty quick. Hadamochi's pretty quick too. So I don't know Hadamochi. He needs defense. He needs missiles. What do we have that's got missiles? Charger's got LRM-20. Hadamochi's got some 15s. Cyclops has got some LRMs. I don't know. I should put him in the Hadamochi. But I need the fast mecha. The guy who needs mobility. So, let's grab the Cyclops because he's got 2 missiles. Defense. Put you in a bulwark. I'm going to take this monstrosity. And we'll see how it works out for us. Maybe, just maybe.
Tournament's about to get underway, Commander. It's imperative you make it to the final match.
Uh-huh.
Glorious Outcast Assassin is set to appear during the finale when the Solaris Council is seated in their viewing box and the protective ballistic glass has been compromised. I've gotten word the agents working for the Outcasts are attempting to sabotage the glass as we speak. We know why you're here, Mason. Or you'll end up on the wrong end of a violent blood match.
Okay.
That's an offer you should refuse. I know it'll be tough, but do you think you can make it without me, Mason?
Yeah,
I think I got it.
we'll be good.
So, another tournament in Steiner's
This
Stadium.
particular mission
The opening
was a
match of the
problem
Capcom
the first time I did it.
tournament.
It was nasty.
All the corrupt match fixers of the great houses that have infected Solaris. The worst kept secret. Genius terror
Oh, nice.
the sanctity of the games, and the great houses, and me. His delivery is so bland.
Oh! Oh, man.
Spicy seasoning.
Thought I got that guy.
This match is a team free-for-all, but it doesn't matter. It's all predetermined anyway.
Yeah, it's predetermined. I'm gonna win.
That's usually my brand.
It's fine. We'll do fine. Whoa. Let's not. I've got a lag. Ah! Missed.
Lived things up.
This guy. He is just so excited. Where's that thing I was talking at? Can't see him. There he is. Now you're down. There's a crab. That is just one heck of a furball. And there's that part of the crab. Yeah. Yeah, it's crappy. These particular missions, because they were a little buggy. Really? It's still there? Missed. Phoenix Hawk's still hanging out. Well, it's still hanging out, but it's not gonna hang out for long. A Marauder 2. There's a pretty baby.
There goes a leg.
I noticed. Bloody bugger.
And the teams are dropping like flies. Looks like this newbie, Jake Mason, has a spark.
I think.
He's about to be taught a lesson. Looks like the old man's not wrong.
Oh, I got an M2. Thank you. I went to M2.
Yeah, I've heard that over the years. It's starting to feel a little personal. And it looks like they're ganging up on the rookie. I'm sure this is just a coincidence and wasn't planned. Let me toast my wobbly pop to Jake Mason.
Dude, you lost.
Another bright star that will fade quick.
Oh no. Dude died.
Oh, baby. Sounds like he's really choking on his words up there. What
Uh-huh.
a shame. I think Terry C has taken a permanent turf map. And so will Mason if he doesn't defeat these final teams that are looking
Uh-huh.
The commentary isn't helping.
Uh-huh.
Are you not entertained?
No.
Not the word I'd use.
There we go.
All you did was make yourself an even bigger target.
Yeah,
If you say so.
I've got a knack for it.
And we survive every time.
Mason, you've proven to be a great Mechwarrior and sidekick. Finally hit the high point of my career.
Ouch. Oh, only a crab? That's all they gave me? Really? I am not amused. It's 2 crabs in a row, that's all they gave me. I want that marauder too. Ooh. Ooh, I have to refix you. Let's do that. I mean, normally it wouldn't do any of that. Wouldn't deal with that. You're the crab. However, you are pretty. Where are you? There's the biggie. Heretic colors. Hold on. Gotta change the heretic colors. Can't have those. Ah. There we go. Good colors. Load out. Okie dokie, boys. So, since we can't have anything other than chemies, let's grab some... Let's grab the scrap crabs. Can't have double heat sinks, not allowed. We are going to need... how much do these weigh? 8 tons? What rifles can we cram in here for 8 tons? 8 tons, 8 tons, 8 tons. Rifle. Causes 12 tons. Too big. 9. Coming on down. 8. Here we go. I can do heavy rams. Ooh. Dude is in for a show. Heavy rams 1 star. 1 star heavy rams. Got a bunch of those. Beautiful. Alright, so heavy rifle ammo. Heavy rifle ammo. These are worth 80 rounds. These are worth 12 rounds. So we're gonna need a lot more heavy rifle ammo. But they do way more damage. That's a standard heatsink. You're a chem laser. Chem laser ammo. Chem laser ammo. And dump heatsink. So let's see here. Chem laser ammo. Chem laser ammo. Heavy rifle. Half? Okay. Heavy rifle. I see that. Heavy rifle. Right, 3 heavy rifles. Da-da-da. Start working on the mech. Gonna take you a month, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Repair all my mechs. Next mission up. I want cool mechs. I'm back to just being by myself. Alright, Mauler it is. I haven't pulled this Mauler. 6 heavy rifles are nothing to sneeze at. Oh, it's just, what is that? Rifles? Heavy rifles? What are these?
Fans, Duncan Fisher here.
Wait.
Filling in for Terry Z due to a sudden case of death. It could have been poison or natural causes, and I'm sure no one will look into it in the spirit of self-preservation.
It's all come down to this, Mason. My info has the Inglorious Outcasts about to compromise the ballistic glass shielding the crowd. and the Solaris Council. Outlast the
All
other
right.
teams and make it to the finale. They'll unleash their heavy hitter once they know they can take a clean shot.
No pressure, huh?
Sure.
I'll fight until the wheels come off.
Ooh, hit both torsos. This one's tough because you get 2 or 3 rounds.
One of the mech jockeys just lost an arm, and it's not going to grow back.
Yeah, I know. Alright, that's fine. One time I did this mission, somebody got stuck in the dirt.
What a spectacular shot. That mech pilot won't be hugging anyone after that hit.
Why is there a flea in here? That doesn't make any sense. Loader King? Makes sense. Assassin? Kinda makes sense.
Chalks up another kill.
Come on, baby. You're out. There's. Ooh!
That ammo blast just went off. The weatherman just declared this match a scorcher.
Yeah. Bloody. Oh, I got the leg. Okay, cool. Got him with half my rounds. You're out. Half dead. Half done. Grand Dragon. Don't see those very often.
And he sends another opponent to the discarded bin.
I think it's one of the ones I don't have. I have a spider and a freaking commander on the board. A brain. You're playing with the 90-ton powerhouse. This mech don't play, bro. Its 6 light rifles are nothing to sneeze at.
He puts another opponent to bed.
Using with 2. One. Where's the last one? Oh, an urban with a one hell of a speed type banish. These guys used to bug out like there's no tomorrow.
Will they be able to recover, or will this spell the end of the match?
That's it. He's down.
Oh, there's some heavy metal action.
Oh, baby.
Stadium goes wild as Mason strikes down his opponents like
And I get a repair kit.
there are repair bays positioned across the arena floor that
we're good.
Going in for repairs.
I don't know how many rounds there are, but we're gonna take it. I usually give you one after every fight. I don't always have a really good mech. I have a phenomenal mech.
And I haven't been dragged out of the broadcast booth. A win-win.
That's 2.
They'll really need to rearm after that.
Awesome. That awesome is not what we needed.
Opponent neutralized. He's taking care of business out there.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I know. That awesome is the...
Parting shot.
I gotta get closer range. That awesome is a bane in my existence. He's definitely gonna be an issue. I can deal with it, just not at that range. Behind me. Chase the griffin. Round the corner.
Brought down another. My boy could do this blindfolded.
It wasn't me. It was definitely. Ooh, he lost a third of his mech. Alright, Griffin's down. Alright, that leaves me with half the mechs left. Problem is that awesome. It's the problematic one.
He just dispatched another opponent.
Really? Uh-huh. Alright, there's the guitar. Phoenix Hawk. Phoenix Hawk doesn't have much left. I think he still has weapons. Missed. There is a PPCX out there. That's bad. Ah, mad too. Baby, I need you out. Yeah.
Momentum shift in this contest. His weapon systems were just dealt a critical blow. If he's not able to adjust to
Yeah, nope, we're good. That's it.
Mason is unbelievable. Justin Allard has nothing on him.
Whew.
This is your final warning, Mason. Stand down, or you will be leaving in one piece.
That was, a bit epic. Trading blows with a Marauder too. I thought we were shorted for it. But he didn't even get me into down to structure. He didn't get past my armor. That was great. So it looks like we're in good shape for a third match. We should be powerful enough as long as we're careful.
The hits just keep on coming as round 3 is set to go. A round brought to you by... Insert tournament sponsors here. Hey, give me a break. I had to fill in on a moment's notice, folks.
Annihilator.
One of their weapons has been neutralized. Strategic attack
Yeah.
impact on the outcome of this match.
You're out. Stalker or a king crab? King crab's more dangerous. Whew. Punch that boy with a headshot. That boy got punched. I got way too many friends looking at me.
That blast hit the mark. His firing capabilities will be impeded after that.
Yeah, I know that Vulcan's. Oh, hi.
There goes the leg. Looks like they have some real detachment issues.
Yeah, we're okay.
Precision shot lands.
Just,
Little limb. They're really coming unglued out there, folks.
it's just a matter of how. Oh, that one's out. That's not good. I got an arm issue. Alright. Yeah. Goodbye, dragon. Alright. That Falcon's still hanging out.
Dang, they ought to change the name of this arena after that, Emerald Blast. Because these grounds are now a kitchen cooking up a smorgasbord of combat chaos.
Damn it. 3 left. As they're all shooting at me, this is bad news. So we're down 1 laser, but I still have enough ammo to clear out.
Wow, that was a real disarming moment in the match.
Okay, that's it. Crushed him. That leaves me with 2 mechs. I don't know what they are or where they are. Crusader, not a big deal. Which is what's left other than the Crusader. Alright, leaves 1 mech. And we're short an arm. Not too shabby. Oh really? It's a really light mech. was hoping it was going to be something small. Come here.
The outcasts have compromised the ballistic glass. They're about to unleash their assassin.
Sounds like I better keep him busy.
Try not to get yourself killed out there, Commander.
We should be good.
I'll do my best.
I just need to go repair. So we got all our armor back, none of our air structure, and we won't get that arm back. We are down 1 rifle now. So we're down to 5 rifles instead of 6. I'm gonna come from the other side. That way I can see what's going on in front of me.
Sorry, folks, I thought we were in for a real slugfest, but these chumps have decided to offer a
Alice!
snooze fest instead. This is it, folks. A final one-on-one duel for the tournament crown. Strutting into the arena, it looks like we have Caleb the Sledgehammer Rourke, looking to smash my boy like a nail.
Oh, you're fine.
Like a real tool. Why don't you leave the one-liners to the professionals, buddy?
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Shot, Mason.
Got it. I'm on him.
You're right.
I guess you got nothing to worry about.
These Mechwarriors are trading blows and verbal
Damn.
words. This is my kind of scrap.
This is not good. Down to 3 rock launchers.
Throw everything but the kitchen sink at him. Unless he can find a sink lying around, then he should absolutely lob it at him too.
Bloody bugger.
Mason brings the
Ha
hammer
ha!
to Rourke and wins the match.
Busted.
Champion of the FedCom Unification Tournament. And it looks like no spectators were harmed during the match. And if they were, you won't hear about it from me because I like my new job and I like breathing.
Nice.
And you're in a job that needs you to keep talking. Seems like a good fit.
Indeed, the new year crowns the
I got
FedCom
lucky.
Unification Champion, and most importantly, a new Solaris commentator. Assuming the great houses don't hit the mute button, you'll be hearing from me shortly.
Yeah,
Stay tuned, mech fans, and I'll see you in the arena.
we are so toasted. Oh my god. We gotta take a look at this when we get back to the ship. He is so fried. Think that just like rifles, I have a bunch of them. That's the end of Solaris. Alright, so we got a new mech identified. We got 10 million and we got a bunch of points to use. What don't we own? Oh, we own everything. There's that Atlas. Clean headshot. Oh, that's nasty. That's not bad. Oh, that one got headshot too. Oh, that's the one I headshot right up in the beginning of the match. The rest of these are all garbage. Can't take the king crab, he's too expensive. Can't take the Atlas, he's too expensive. So I'll just take whatever is cheap since, you know, they ain't gonna let me have anything good anyway. Oh, never mind. I will sell the commando back, and I will sell off these back. Definitely take that. Oh, never mind. Kill that. I don't want that, that, or that. They got some good tech in here. Let's go ahead and take that instead. Couple of ERPCs. Small pulse, okay, straight point. I'll take that, take that, take that. I don't really need the small pulse lasers. So I'll take the PBCX. That's, you know. Tier 3. Take that much more than the mechs. I need the mechs. I need a Corsair. I can go to the garbage bin. Honestly.
Hello, folks. Duncan Visor here, your new and improved Solaris commentator. Shout out to Commander Mason, the tournament champion and saver of my bacon. Thanks to him, my voice echoes across Solaris into your living rooms. You're welcome. Remember, if you follow your dreams, fail upwards. Don't die in the process. Benefit from being a beloved character. Wait for the right people to kick the bucket. Anything is possible. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the arena.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be pretty short. I know we're almost done with that one. Okay, so. Hantina. Nothing to use there. What do we have here? Bunch of stuff for things we don't care about. Counselor message. Having a book on your deck. Oh, the comm stores have been closed. Oh, well, don't care.
Stay tuned, mech fans, and I'll see you in the arena.
Oh, we have that one, which is in the arena. This one's available. That career is available.
Stay tuned, mech fans, and I'll see you in the arena.
Playing that one. And then, I guess, let this sit on the books. Alright, so let's do our mech check. We didn't take any. Put him in for repairs. The Corsair can go away. And the Annihilator. We unfortunately can't use the Annihilator as it is. I mean, I can use the Annihilator, but I really wanted to get an M2, but no Marauder 2s for me. Let's edit the Annihilator. I can't use PPCs. I can only use ER large lasers. I'm not gonna know what to do with this thing. I'll be honest. This thing was designed to be able to run 4 ER PPCs, or PPCs, and I can't use those. I can only use chems. And you can't have that much ammo. You don't yet. I don't know how much armor can you cram in this thing. Well, let's take a look at this. Alright, because we can only use chem lasers. There isn't a chem PPC, so we can't use that. For chem lasers, I guess we're using standard chem lasers. And then we're using medium chem lasers here. Medium chem laser, here we go. Use those, we're gonna use a lot of them. Alright, so we need 1 medium chem for each medium laser. to break that up, let's put one here, one here. Now, the large chems, because that's going to give them 100 rounds each. It's more than enough for a match. The large chem lasers are 62 rounds each. So if we give them 4, that's 120 shots. Yeah, no, you'd have to put this thing literally full of ammo and dumb stuff. However, it's one of the few cases I can probably cram one of these in and make it make sense. And can't use that. Can't use that. Oh. Well, that means I would have to have 15 tons of garbage. I'm not a fan of that. Confirm. Let's get rid of that. What I will do is I'll grab an M2 though. Instead, we'll grab a Marauder too. Because I think we have an Atlas. No, we don't. He's 100 ton, so let's swap it out for another 100 ton. So that means that we can have an Atlas. Not the Atlas 2. It's not authorized. King Crab. Can have one of those. Though, that one might be a little bit of a challenge to kit out. That one might be okay. Or we can go with the Marauder 2. I think I want to go with the Marauder 2. Let's go with this model. Is that the Air Mech? No, it is a specialty mech though. So we're going to go with the largest rifle we have, which means we can go with the gauze rifle. And she ain't going to feel it. Trust me, she ain't going to feel it if I go with the gauze rifle. Can't do a clan. Can't do a standard. See, his heavy rifle's 8 tons, gauze rifle's 10 tons, 12 tons. I can do gauze rifle this bad boy. I can do that. Can we? Wait a minute. Is a gauze rifle a large slot? Oh no. Yeah, should be right after the heavy rifles. Should be right there. Power. Can't use the burst fire. I'm not allowed to have that. I would use it if I could have one. Jump jet. Jump jet. Jump jet. Some regular heat sinks. So I'm allowed to have those. We are chem lasers. Large chem. This nasty mugger can have the biggest ones I got. I'll be honest. She won't take much damage. They never do. Never do. And then the medium chem lasers again. She can have the biggest ones we got. Because this bad boy does not take much damage. Oh wait, where's the medium chem lasers? So there they are. Alright, Now we need to have some ammo. Heavy rifle. Heavy rifle. Heavy rifle. Large chem. Large chem. Large chem. Medium chem. Medium chem. Medium chem. That's a targeting computer. Okay. Anymore. Alright, there we go. And then the medium chem goes there. And then I need a large chem. Heavy rifle. Heavy rifle. Ugh. We have a weight problem. I have 5 tons of heavy rifle, which gives him 72 rounds of ammunition. I have 1, 2, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, that's fine. I guess we can throw some heat sinks on here for that rifle. Question is, do we have enough room? Heavy rifle. Large chem. Medium chem. Heavy rifle. Large chem. Medium chem. And I put in a large chem half in here instead of a medium chem. Okay. That leaves me 1 ton. Put it over here, we'll just make it a heavy rifle. Nah. Large chem. And that does that. That's going to be a nasty one. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one. Let's do upgrades. We need energy range. Energy damage. Put that on there for now. I'm going to take it off. Duration. Oh, we got range and velocity. Ballistic cooldown. Actually, we want that. Get that rifle moving a little faster. Give me armor. There's 1 left. Energy cooldown, not really. Spread, not really. Missile damage, not needed. Missile. Ballistic range velocity. Ballistic damage. Energy damage. Do the energy damage. So I'm going to rely on this energy weapons pretty hard. Yeah, I can take this one here, the jump jet thrust, or the burn time, or the top speed, to be very useful, especially in assault max that are slower. It's fine. That can take 3 months to make. I'm good with that. This guy. What is... Jesus. That isn't a mech, that is a charcoal briquette. That is definitely a charcoal briquette. Let's take a look at it from the upper side here. Look at this thing. This is such a charcoal briquette. Take some pictures of it. Get some pictures of it before we move on to our next mission. I think we can get behind it to take a look. Underneath it, maybe? Oh yeah, we can get behind it. Even the backside looks terrible. Jeez. Oh my goodness. It's just a pile of charcoal. Alright, well. Alright. Contracts. We have database. What's in the database that we're missing? So there's apparently a new one in the database under medium. It was an assassin. Oh. There's an assassin we don't know. One of the 27th. Oh. Oh. Shame I missed that. Alright, so on the star map, there's a elite pilot nearby. I think that's of interest. Elite pilot. I think that's an interest. Rasalhague is in effect, so we missed that one. We'll have to come back for Rasalhague. It is 3042. Which is good because we can sit there and farm some stuff. Look for some mechs. Let's see what's going on. I think I want to go here. See if we can find ourselves something we don't have. That also burns some time on the clock. Nothing interesting there. Nothing interesting there. Alright, well. And that'd be something if I dig around a little bit. But I'm not going to do that online. That's something I do offline. We do need to make some money though. We could throw some people into training. We got tons of money. Sure. Throw people into whatever training they can do, and we'll pay whatever's left. Because we've got the money. I have 9 pilots eligible for this one? Holy garbage. Well, I ain't sending all of them. I can send a couple. I need to keep at least 20. Probably these 4. Yeah, these top 4. Well, plus 2. This guy's worth 2. Yeah, this is gonna be 6 pilots. Now if we go to under barracks. My bad. Who's not in training? How many are not in training? That's me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have exactly 6 that are not in training. So that helps. Mechs, everybody should be repaired or being under repair, with the Marauder being the last one. Contract, what you got? Now we have a duel, a lance duel. So 4 on 4 go for broke. Vision, Caves of Chaos. This is a single mech run. For what? I don't think I've done these in a long time. Let's check Caves of Chaos. Oh, you're horrible. This is low level. Let's not take that in. Let's back up to our Marauder. Say something low. Normal. It's probably be a lighter medium with those values.
Strap in, mech fans. An exhilarating showdown is on the horizon, promising glory and fame for the taking.
This is not a map we normally see. I like this map. This is freaking nasty.
New target vindicated.
This is nasty. Hold on. Oh, I'm in trouble. That is nasty. They're all just piling up on me down here. There you go. That's 3. Now they want energy damage, because I'm doing... That's all I got. I like this one. Wow, this is... Imagine if this is all assault mechs in here. That would be so shit show. Yeah. Bad jokes, Duncan. Yeah? You are toasted. You're toasted. We're not gonna hit our 750 damage. I need to take out a leg or something here. Take out that arm.
That mech pilot just lost a piece of hardware. Talk about a parting gift from his opponent.
Oh, maybe we're gonna make it. We actually made it. Now the question is, will I survive this? 2 left. I haven't lost any weapons yet. Alright, that leaves 1 light mech. I am still kicking, but if I'm not careful, maybe for long. This map is cool, I like it. Bloody bugger! I know. I'm stuck on something. That was close. Managed to lose no weapons, but that was close. Ooh, that was rough. That's closer than I thought. Alright, let me check my windows here. See if anybody's hanging out that I should have missed nothing. No, we're good. We are good. We're having a good time. Nothing we need. Any weapons? No. Fine. Let's take the locust and a couple, whatever these are. Yeah. Dump the locust. And then I'll repair that. That was a cool map. I like that map. Not recommended for assault, for heavies and assaults, but, you know, it's a cool map. Where is this one here? Now this one's a 20 also. This is all going to be lights and mediums. So we can go with lighter mechs than this. Grab me who's left that still has points to be done? Nobody. So, whoever y'all are staying with me. Sure. Alright. Let's grab some medium mechs, make this a quick run. Yeah, put that on him. Let's swap my Marauder out. Let's try this counterpart. See if it's any good in this configuration. Quick draw. And I'm gonna grab 2 quick draws. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. These guys bring heavy firepower, so don't squish anything.
These Mechwarriors are ready to slug it out for mech supremacy.
Alright.
Here we go.
I got that. It's all really small mechs. I like this map too.
Hostile mech spotted.
Yeah, shoot it. I missed. I need to fix that. Those lasers in the wrong spot. Yeah, he's not gonna live very long. Oh! Okay. Not enough heat sinks to do that. Let's not get our head shot off. There we go. Yeah, definitely could use. Definitely could use some more heat sinks, but honestly, it's fine. A little bit of trigger discipline, you'd be good. I don't overheat. Oh, in this one's case, because it doesn't have any mods on it, give it a heat mod. I guess we'll take whatever's available. Whatever. Yeah. Max, take that out. Jenner, throw it out. The Raven, throw it out. For everybody. Let's put this guy into upgrade school and work on those ballistics. Hold on time, no, fine. Energy cooldown, fine. Energy weapon cycling, spread, missile spread. Energy range and velocity, yes. Oh, maybe. I might fill that out. Wouldn't we need that for the medium chems to get a little more range out. Let's see here. Ballistic damage. No range of velocity. Cooldown. Just flat weapon damage. That helps. Energy damage. I need not capacity. Or regeneration. Additional conducting materials are good. The barrels transfer small amount of devices heat into spent casings before being ejected. This makes it generate less heat. Faster cooling. We do that though. What is generate less heat in general? Idea. Yeah, I'll take it. 3 months, it's fine. We can live with that. Alright. Next mission. What you got? Go back to the Caves of Chaos. 28 semi-medium mechs. Alright. Only one mech. Something I don't like about Solaris is you don't have multiple mech loadouts. I just can't say like, oh, a team. Here's a team. Here's a single, whatever. Anyway, go into the Shadowhawk. To the Hunchback. This one's just messed up. I like it. That should be nasty. Let's try this thought out.
Hello, everybody. Duncan Fisher here. Brace yourselves for an action-packed that could catapult someone to the next
Chems
level.
around 3.
Talking about an ejection pod.
I want the missiles over on 3. Put the rifles together. Because their range is close enough together.
New target,
The
Hunchback.
match is showing some life here.
Oh wait, that's a burst fire. I'm not supposed to have that. I'm stuck against the wall. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Kaboom. Be near me. That's the problem with Gaze of Chaos.
He's certainly got a flair for the dramatic.
It's so cramped in here that doing this one with like a bunch of like small lasers would be pretty nasty.
Will take a lot more than that to take him down.
There you go. Nice and easy. It's the closest one to me.
Spectacular shot. That mech pilot won't be hugging anyone after that hit.
Yeah, nope. We're staying clear of that boom. We don't want to get anywhere near that. I don't know what happened to that other mech.
One of his weapons has been compromised. This could really turn things
Whoa!
in his favor.
That's bad. Phew. That's bad. Lost an arm? Lost some weapons?
Mason emerges victorious. The sponsorship offers will be rolling in after that showing.
Yeah, no kidding. I wish. Thank you, Cynrix. If you're referring to, are you referring to my mech, or are you referring to the resetup I've got going on? Because one of the guys was on earlier, and he helped me, tweak out some stuff on the stream. Well, I have my, it's my alternate PC. This is not, it's not as good as, well, it's kind of is. So, the PC that we're playing on right now, I had upgraded to 32 gigs of RAM. It had a NVIDIA 1650, which I swapped out for my 1080 from my old computer that burned up. And it's got all the hard drives from my old computer. And it's doing well. I do have to change out the case, because this case is just too small to fit the 1080 comfortably. So, we're doing good. We've had to tweak some software. We reinstalled all the software. We installed all of it. So, OBS is a clean install. Well, maybe. And like my DAW's a clean install. And a couple other things are clean installs on this. No, I didn't import any settings from my old PC. I reconfigured them manually with a few things. Like the DAW, I used the original, my old song file, which does the filtering and stuff for the background noise that I have that you can't hear because it works great. And apparently that's working better. Not quite so tinny, which is good. Yeah, just a lot of stuff. This game works fine. When I tested Echoes of Aincrad I realized that the 1650 was not gonna cut it, so I put the 1080 in. But aside from that, no, it's good. I just have to swap out the cases so that I have a little more room. But I'm gonna get some thermal paste, and I'm gonna check to see if the my cooling unit for my i7 can mount on this board. I'm pretty sure it can, and if it can, then I'll mount the water cooled onto this computer and into this motherboard instead of its current setup, which is just a basic fan and a heatsink. So don't get me wrong, it works great, but I got the water cooled. I'm gonna use it if I can. So I'll see how that goes later on. But I just gotta get the new thermal paste and verify that that I can use the water cooled on it. But we'll see how that goes. Alright, so we got some mechs cleanup. The blackjack was a new one. We didn't have that one before. Take it. And then just load up that one. Get it into repair bay. So right now, we're basically killing time until the clans invade. It's currently 42. Clans coming in a couple of years. It was at 48. You heard for the clans? And we don't have anything between now and 48 because there's nothing going on. So I figured make some money, get some gear, maybe see if I can find some more mechs I don't own. Let's go over towards Terra. Let's see if Terra's got anything good. So what you been up to? It's been a few weeks since I saw you. Everything is going well. Let's see what's over here. Training complete. Completed. What you got? 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 Not bad. What you got? You picked up some traits. Good for you. You picked up no traits. You suck. A little bit of skill though. You got some skill. Got some skill here. Not bad. Point is, take the guys that have no traits, put them in and get some traits. That way they're actually worth it on. What do we have? You have a rare mech. Rare mechs. Rare mechs are worth looking at because they may be mechs I don't own. Don't care about pilots. Hero mech available. Well, let's start there. Because that's going to be something I might spend money on. Hero Warhammer. Oh, that's so garish. I like it, but God, is it ugly. So this is the DNC. Do I own a Warhammer DNC? Warhammer is a heavy mech. By name. Bottom of the list, Warhammer DNC. Answer. No, I do not own the DNC, right? Let's just double check. Warhammer DNC. I do not own a DNC. Nice. Come here, baby. Yeah, of course they love me, so take it. I don't really have much to spend on that stuff. Let's go here real quick. We'll drop off some children at the academy. I can drop off some boys here. These are the only 6 I have I can drop off. That's not good. Actually, I can drop this one off. And we'll drop this one off. Save the rest. And then... what else do we have here? We have a rare here. Let's see what the rares are. Alright, what you got, what you got, what you got, what you got, what you got? I can work it. It's a rare. A 6K? Probably have that. Right? Warhammer. $6K? Wait a minute. I just bought Warhammer DNC. Right? I got Warhammer DNC. That's right. Mech database. Warhammer. Warhammer. No DNC. Oh, that's not right. There's the BW, there's the R, there's the R's. But where's the DNC? Well, that's just weird. There's a DNA. Right, this has got 9. That's so weird. That's just so weird. The DNC isn't in the list. Does it mean I have 2 DNCs? I learned one should not put too many pilots into the academy. Not a big deal. Right, no DNC. So they missed one apparently in the database. I will have to make a bug report on that. Okay. Found a bug. They're not to put too many pilots into the academy. 25 mil to pay is a bit over the top for a beginner unit. Yeah, I know. It's outrageous. But I don't have beginner units. All of my stuff is close to the end, like 50 plus. So, longbow, RCX, maybe? King Crab, 4-0. Longbow. R6, I already have one. King Crab. 4-0, I have one. It's the 3-0 I don't have. Okay. Alright. I need some money. Medium dual will work. Just go for cash.
Heavy weather warning is in effect, Commander. Your visibility and sensitivity.
What do I roast this guy with? Let's use a hunchback. This will be fun. Yeah, it gets real expensive if you don't have the money. But when you can farm Solaris, money is easy.
About is primed and ready. What do these mech warriors have in store for us tonight?
Centurion.
Destroy a lag. Okay. Centurion. This is gonna be too annoying. I hate Centurions. Not as much as I hate Crusaders, though. Ooh. Clipped his arm. Now I gotta burn out his leg. Yeah. And they want me to take out.
He delivers the winning strike.
There we go. Nice and easy. No legs.
And a lot of fans after that showing.
There we go.
His skills are on full display, downing another opponent.
Let's ditch those boys. Make me happy. Make me money. Because it's really they're gonna have a mech that I don't have at all. Owned! 20. Really? Give me the mech option. Equipment. I need to check for some medium chem lasers, though. Really? I only have one. What else is here? Anything good? There's a rare mech out here. Let's go into Ditto and see what that is. We're gonna have to make some money, though. Careful. What you got? A cicada? Really? They got a 2A and a 2B. Alright, well, let's take a look. 40-ton mechs. Cicada. I have all my cicadas. Alright. There's a match here, though. That'll pay bills.
The weather's really kicking up, Commander. Your visibility will be limited
There we go.
there.
Let's do this. We'll pay some bills. And then, move on to the next location. Because, you know, we need to make some money as we move around.
Enough build up, enough talk. It's time to find out which mech warrior will seize the moment and come out on top.
Where do I want to go?
The match is set to go.
Oh, got him in the shoulder. I was hoping to do a little better. I don't think so. You ain't getting near me with that claw if I can avoid it. Come on. There we go. Claws out. Did not want that claw to get anywhere near me. I'm sorry. We don't need it. Cicada. RCX. I own one of those. It's another one out. And I haven't even taken any damage yet. Sweet. That's the way I like it.
New target, Hunchback.
I missed that. Alright, that wasn't me. I don't think I hit him. Really don't think I hit that guy. But it's okay.
New target, Blackjack.
Blackjack is now basically... Where's that Blackjack? Yeah.
Commander Mason strikes him down.
Oof. That wasn't an arm. Phoenix Hawk is in good shape, unfortunately. Ladybug, where is he?
That mech will have to hop its way to
There we go. Now it's not going anywhere.
another leg, or this match will be over.
Yeah, no, we're burning up.
Acquired.
One thing about chem lasers, they produce 0 heat. The only heat I have to worry about is off those, off that heavy rattle.
Dan wins. He won a lot of fans and created some
That's the only one I have to worry about.
performance.
Yeah, it's supposed to do a bunch of melee damage, but you know what? Ain't happening. I don't have melee weapons on this mech. Maybe I do. Let's get the knuckles on it. I'm not gonna couple mechs that have melee weapons, couple mechs that don't. It all kinds of depends on which one it is and not always paying attention to it. Take out the junk. Can't take a mech. Not that I want the mechs unless there are ones I don't have. But, you know. Let's see what this one is. I want to see what this rare mech is. Yeah, I know. 6 mil. It stinks. A Mauler. That is a Mauler I don't have. A max 90. Mauler. Max 90 I do have. Max 90 and a max 90, yes. What I don't have is the others. I need some more max. Alrighty. Is there something in here that we can do to get some money? Yeah, full free for all. 29, so mostly medium max. Oops. Nope, we need the money.
Mind the weather, Commander. It'll compromise your visibility.
Let's throw something bigger at it. We want to throw it there. Ooh, I have the Marauder out there. Let's test it. Let's test this one. Let's see how efficient this monstrosity is.
We've got an intense bout underway. This will be interesting to see if these Mechwarriors come out guns blazing, or if they take more of a conservative approach right out of the gate.
Unfortunately, maybe I should give myself a speed increase in this mech.
New target. Quick draw.
Ooh, heavies. Oh wait, what are the heck are my guns? The left, right arm, and torso. I like that. There we go. I prefer having all my same weapon types.
Okay, this is a start. This match is finally kicking into gear.
Ooh, we caught ahead on that one.
Target acquired.
Big shot landed.
Missile.
Not bad, not bad. And I do have assault arms on this bad boy, so. No. I'm thinking I might swap out the some of the ammo, because I know it's a bit excessive.
Target acquired.
He's really delivering out there.
New target. Centurion. Incoming missile.
Yeah, the only weapon that's gonna reach that comfortably is the heavy rifle.
He got shelled.
He got shelled. That's true, he did get shelled.
Incoming missile.
Missed.
Well, that's one less appendage to worry
There you go, one less torso piece.
Target destroyed.
Nice. I got burned by him hard.
New target. Urban mech.
Oh, missed. Missed him.
This could prove to be a huge turning point here. Their weapon systems just suffered a huge blow.
Yeah. It's gone. Alright, now. What the hell's hitting me? What the heck hit me?
Serious blow. Their ability to mount an offense is serious.
Oh, maybe
now.
maybe it blew up behind me. It's possible.
New target. Spider. Target acquired.
Nothing to be worried about, really. I mean, they might take out my torso. Second, they take out my right torso. It's kind of where I keep my heavy rifle.
That arm just became a casualty of battle. Let's
But we'll
see
see.
the momentum here.
We'll see how it comes out.
New target. Assassin.
Ain't much left of the Phoenix Hawk, that's for sure.
New target. Phoenix Hawk.
These guys are all kind of discombobulated down here.
Target destroyed.
Oh, there goes a headshot. He wasn't happy. He is not getting up from that in the morning. That's for sure. And that backbend ain't helping out any.
Acquired.
Oops, that was me.
detected.
That was just me being rubbish.
He's getting tested here. No one will just hand you a
Yeah, I
full
noticed
formula.
that. Well, I just lost 2 of my weapons. This is not good. There we go. That leaves me with 1 mech. Which is the one I'm pretty sure got a lucky. No, it wasn't him. That's better than getting a lucky shot off. It was the assassin. Because he was running with a pretty good sized payload. And this spider is still stuck in the corner over here somewhere. Where is he? There he is. There's his stuck butt. Oh, back up, back up. He's always left.
It's over.
There we go.
Mason comes out on top. Nothing.
The
but
runner
respect
too
after
got
that performance.
pummeled in that. Got absolutely pummeled. That was terrible. That's a good. Not sure what we can do to make that better. Ooh, an assassin I don't know. I'll take it. Take the assassin I don't know. Yeah, I know. Many seagulls out the window. There's the 27. That's gonna be so expensive. Akarita likes me, so let's do the repair here. Yeah, I would change out our chem laser for something lesser. We don't have any more of that size. That'll work. You know, I don't really know. The Centurion got me with his AC 10 a few times. And it was the Centurion, the Urban, and then the Assassin got a lucky hit. That's pretty much it. The other thing I really lost was a large laser. I had the rest of them. But that did kind of suck up what I had made on that particular endeavor. It's alright. I can use a few extra gauze rifles. No! Gauze rifles. And then medium chem laser. Oh, good. Take those. Some run-ins with jumping mech, and I'm feeling instant kill. Yeah. Jumping mechs in this game, depending on which version of the game you're playing, which release version, can get really out of hand. Alright, large chem ammo. Still got 32 of that, that's fine. And we don't need small chem ammo, so it doesn't matter. Don't need the Mauler. I doubt it's what I need. Yeah, it's the next out here. You know what? I think. Yeah, I'm not playing with mods right now. I did do some mods, and I played around with creating some mods, but in creating the mods, I had problems getting the missions to work the way I wanted them to. Alright, so this guy is healthy, he gained some experience. It's okay there. This guy did not gain a trait. I got some experience. I got some dude down here. How about send him in? Alright, so let's take the ultimate losers down here. Who needs the most experience? I guess this guy's got a 55. He's got 55, no traits. Let's send him. Alright. Now we're back to Solaris. Do some. They have. I'm about to go broke. Alright. So they have a Cataphracts 1X, which I probably have, and the Crusader 3D and 3R I probably have. Well, let's double check. So Cataphract and Crusader. Cataphract 1X I do have. Crusader. I have all the Crusaders. Mech Market. This one? This is a pretty average stalker. The only thing that makes this one unique is it's got the ECM, and it's got 215s versus having like long range and short range missiles and, a bunch of other stuff. This one would actually be good for the game that I'm playing right now, since I can only use chems. This one would actually be pretty solid. Let's see here. So the Cyclops 10Z, Mauler 2P, and the Starker 3F. So Cyclops 10Z. I do have a 10Z. It was the Mauler 2P and the 3FB. So Stalker, 3FB I do not own. So definitely want to pick that baby up. Solaris says 17 double heat sinks. Nice. Mauler 3P or 2P. Well, if it's 2P or 3P, I don't have it. I don't have the Mauler or the Stalker. Zeus 6T. Let's double check that one. I have all my Zeuses. Mech Market. Oh, I'm going broke. If they weren't indifferent, but I'll take it. Use the discount. That's gonna hurt. Max. So, where's that Mauler? Mauler? There it is, TP. I already have a Mauler that works for me. Work out this guy. So, this bad boy has a ton of double heatsinks, but we can't use those. Those are not authorized for our current game. But we don't need them, so that helps. What we do need is to swap these out for our chem lasers. It's a stalker, so I'm not using anything too expensive. Medium chem lasers. Stalkers are notorious for falling pretty quick. So I don't put anything too heavy in them. And we're not allowed to use Artemis 15s. Instead, we are allowed to use 15 hot welds. So let's look at those. You're allowed to use the streams, but no one uses streams. Why would you use streams? Yeah, I got 7 of these. So we need to change out the Artemis ammo for standard LRM ammo. LRM ammo. LRM ammo. And now we need to swap out some ammo for the chem lasers. So I need large, medium, and then medium. Target LRM 10s. Yeah, I was thinking about that. But I also don't have many mechs that have a lot of long range missiles. So, and to be fair, having about 100 rounds is about right. And leaving 2 heat sinks to help offset the cooling here will help out a lot. But I got a couple extra tons, so let me get 1 more large and 1 more medium. And that gives me 1, 2, 3 large, 1, 2, 3, 4 mediums, and that's about right. Yeah, that's about right. That'll do. And I still have a couple of heat sinks to offset the LRM 15s. But what I can do with it is give it some upgrades. So I want God, this thing's got 8 slots. Wow. Where is it? Energy damage? Energy range? Energy... Not the first damage, I want the other energy range. That's what I want. That cooldown. Here is range of velocity. That's both of them. And then I want the speed boost. Because stalkers are so slow. I won't be able to use it for 6 months. But when it comes up, we'll be ready for it. Alright. Anything on here? I'm not doing the Kestrel Lancer's careers. I already did the Kestrel Lancer career. So, we're not going to do that again. That's the fun part. I just want to make some money. Alright, so what do we have? The Lance, Duel, and Morale. Alright. Lance, Duel, and Morale. Triple F. These guys don't like us, so it's going to be cheap on the rewards. Let's do this one because they like us. Yeah, no, it's fine. We actually started in Kestrel Lancers because I had the timeline wrong. So when we started this run, we started in Kestrel Lancers, and then I realized that we were too close to the clans. We weren't ready for clans, so I went back to Solaris, not realizing that I should have gone back to Rise of Rasalhague, since that is before Solaris in the timeline. So, we're doing everything with chem lasers, all the expansions. It's been interesting,
Heavy weather warning.
and Lord knows
Expect limited visibility and sensor malfunctions on this mission.
let's take this one because this one's fun. This is just a fun mech. I don't even care what the stupid bonuses are. I should, but I don't.
There's the buzzer. Here we go. These Mechwarriors
Well, it's not ballistic, we're fine.
for mech supremacy.
Yeah, legs. I'm supposed to have a... I fudged that up. I fudged that up. This is a team match. Well, go me. Chem lasers are in
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
because the game is actually designed so that if you do a mod,
New target.
you can go back to, what is it, 2750 or something like that. I'm gonna get cooked. We're gonna get cooked. There we go.
Climb the ranks, trying not to lose out there.
But no, it's because you can go before 3015. The majority of the adventures start in 3015 or later. But if you go backward,
Target acquired.
then a lot of weapons aren't available. And chem lasers are actually a viable option. Also, if you're doing a restriction or like I'm doing, chem lasers are fun.
Critical blow. If he's not able to adjust, this match could be over in a real hurry.
No. No, chem lasers don't produce heat. That's the trade-off. They don't generate heat, but they do require ammo. They also have extremely short ranges.
Centurion.
They're like half of a standard. They do basically the same damage as their standard counterparts. It's half the range, no heat, but it takes ammo. But if you put in the range extenders on the mods and you put the damage bonus in, it pretty much breaks even. That's what I always see when I go into the thing. I was like, where's the energy range and where's the energy damage? Because that levels you out. And actually makes it to where you can be in a fair fight. Or fair-ish fight, at least. So here, I'll show you. I go to lasers. Where's the large chem? Okay, so here's a large chem laser basic model. It weighs 5 tons, does 8 damage, 10 RPM, heat of 3. Okay, max range of 540. And the chem laser. I go to a regular large laser. Here we go. Okay, the range is the same on the regular large lasers. But see how the damage is more? Rate of fire is slower, damage is more, and it produces heat. And it's 2 times the heat. But you get a little bit of range, and you give it damage boost, and it's about the same as these, effectively. And isn't quite as good as like the ERs. So like the ER is same damage, that goes out to 800, but produces 12 heat. And those go out to about 610-ish when you max out the range for regular lasers and chem lasers. But yeah, no, they're not a bad alternative weapon, but with the shorter range on them for the mediums and the smalls than the standards, it hurts. You can't outgun or outrange Industry mechs, and you definitely can't outrange clans. I expect to get my butt whooped in the clan missions when we get that far. Totally expect to get pasted. Oh, look, it's a rare Cyclops. That's Denzi. Right. That's my own. Alright. Missions. Money. We need moolah. We need moolah hard.
Careful.
We're not gonna do well.
Sensors are malfunctioning due to the weather, and your visibility on this mission will be compromised as well.
Well, let's stay the Kintaro. This is a fun mech to play with. I've come to figure a rule of thumb when it comes to the chem lasers. For when you put in a regular laser or an ER laser, you're usually On a small or medium laser, you have to put 1 hit sync in. Oh, that was bad. In the case of large lasers, you have to put at least 2 in. Sometimes 3, depending on the mech. And how many, per laser. In order for it to be really efficient. And in the Chem lasers, you have to do the same thing, except it's all ammunition instead of physics. Yeah, I know. I'm not using all my missiles. I'm only using the 6-packs and the Chem lasers right now. Or is it 4-packs? 6-packs. I'm using all the 6-packs.
Jake Mason is looking like a powerhouse out there.
I should set
Great Solaris champion, folks.
that to an Alps directly for all of my 6-packs. So when I hit that, it just pummels the garbage out of them. However, on that note, it is 10:30. I'm gonna go ahead and call it for tonight. It's been fun talking with you. I enjoyed it immensely. But on this note, we're gonna go ahead and get off for the night, and I will see you tomorrow if you come in. And we're gonna go back to Echoes of Minecraft. Thank you for dropping in, and have a good night.